Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Girls, children of all ages, welcome to the season premiere of MLW Rewind. We're back. And why are we back? Because finally, MLW is back. That's right. Tonight, as we're going live, we are going to be watching along with the premiere episode of this season's MLW Battle Riot 4. And as you all know, if you're a fan of Rewind, thank you for sticking around. If you're a new fan, welcome to the show. I never do this alone. I have a cohort, a compadre, a podcast life partner, if you will. Welcome my best friend, my brother, Uncle Bobby B.
Oh, hi. What's going on? How's it going? It's been a while since we've done this.
It has. I think we wrapped up last season sometime in June or July, I think.
Yeah, MLW's been off for a while. I know we know they've taped stuff. There's been stuff that's happened, but we got that streaming deal now with Pro Wrestling TV, so we're back on and we're good to go.
Absolutely. And of course, with streaming deals means MLW is back for another season. We did try to keep things afloat with Rewind as best as we could in hiatus between last season and this season. We had Joe Dombrowski, half of the announced team, on with us. He discussed everything MLW. Go back through the archives. You can check that one out. We also had the open weight champ. That's right. Alex Kane. He was in the building. We had him on a few weeks ago. Actually, maybe a few months ago. I think we had him on in August. So yeah, about a few months.
Couple months, yeah.
Months. But we tried to keep MLW in the forefront, as we always do. And we're hoping that this season is going to be a banger like last season was. Last season, we saw a lot of breakout stars like Alex Kane, like 5150. And who knows? With every Battle Riot comes all kinds of surprise. Now, if anybody doesn't understand the rules of Battle Riot, it's very, very simple. 40 men. 40 men from around the great landscape of pro wrestling, coming, vying for one shot at the heavyweight champ, Alex Hammerstone. You win Battle Riot, you punch your ticket right to the main event, title shot anytime, anywhere you want to choose it. Now, the cool thing about Battle Riot is, much like a Royal Rumble, you have to be eliminated by being thrown over the top, but you can also be pinned, you can also be submitted, and weapons are encouraged. Like last year, 5150 came out with a Target shopping cart stolen from Target, filled with all kinds of goodies, probably stolen from Target as well. And that was one of the highlights of last year's Battle Riots. Would you not agree?
It was a good time. It was a good time.
And I say that the cart was stolen because we know that Boogie and Limelight did not pay for that cart whatsoever.
No, they don't want to pay for that shit. You can't buy a cart from Target. They won't just sell you one.
No, but you still have to put the dollar in. So isn't it technically like a deposit?
Oh, they probably just cut the chain.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right.
Went to look for some bikes and ended up cutting the chain for the cart.
Bingo. Let's do this. Let's get going here. I want to watch this.
All right.
It's been too long. We haven't had enough.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Battle Riot 4 kicks off now. I love the intros of MLW, man. I especially love the logos. Oh, we know that Killer Cross is going to be here. Hustle and Power, Gangrel, Microman, Davey Richards, Kruger.
Little Guido slipped in there.
Juicy, Alex Kane, Jacob Fatu. Lindsay Dorado, Warhorse, Mr. Thomas, Savio Vega. Always a fixture in MLW.
I just saw Lindsay Dorado a couple weeks ago at Demand Lucha in Toronto.
Yeah, I was there.
Absolute. Yeah.
Remember this guy? I was there with you.
I know. We saw them.
There you go.
And that was unbelievable. Like, that was what a match. Like, I know Court keeps designing these luchadors. He's got to get ASF and Commander if he can. Like, get those guys in there. We already got Ares here.
Don't forget to bring back Gringo Loco, man. That guy is fire. Court
Bauer,
why have you not brought Gringo back to MLW? What is wrong with you, bro?
We like Gringo, man. He's a good dude and he's a good worker, and he's absolutely solid. Like, he's above average. That's for damn sure. Like, he's a top level luchador. Like, get that guy back, man.
He's the man lucha champion. It's promotion out here in Toronto. Oh, look at that. We're there with Hustle and Power, World Tag Team Champions. Now, they're going to be in Battle Riot tonight too, but I mean, this is the type of match where really a tag team can very much so end in one night. And they're about to pick their numbers, so let's see what we got. I'm interested. Gotta get a better spindle. They gotta get a better spindle. All right.
Man, EJ and Duca blinging out hard here.
Always. Duke is always flashing the gold. Actually, I think that's platinum now. I think he's moved, or white gold maybe. Oh, what number did you get? Oh, he's not going to tell him. All right. Tankman gets his number. Not telling. EJ. What does EJ got?
EJ probably can't see you with those damn glasses on.
Well, he shines like the sun, baby. He's got to keep his eyes clean.
They couldn't do better than like little folded pieces of paper. Couldn't get some ping pong balls.
Well, that was it. So we're not going to know their numbers. And here we go. Who's kicking off Battle Riot? None other than our favorite
Azteca Underground.
Mafioso.
Cesar
Duran. He's back to tell the Renegades exactly what to expect in this season.
The Matchmaker.
Crowd loves him. Duran is over.
Yeah.
Listen, Duran can do no wrong in MLW fans' eyes. No wrong.
Shout out to my friend Lindsay, who goes to a lot of these MLW tapings. She said they're always a lot of fun, and she's been giving me some dirt on what's been going on that we haven't seen yet. So I'll keep that to myself.
Please do. Don't spoil. Don't be a spoiler.
No, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Well, I don't care, but our listeners, I don't want to spoil it for that.
Spoiled quite a bit for me already, and I'm not too happy about it.
I'll tell you what's not spoiled is this silk almond milk.
Simply
Chocolate
nutty.
almond milk. Ooh,
Simply
seriously nutty. No, seriously nutty.
Seriously nutty. All right. Oh, man, he came out and did a New York accent? That's horrible.
Hair is just brilliantly coiffed, though.
You really got a thing for like the GM's hairs, eh? You're very much on Bishop.
No, it's how can I not know, dude? How can you not notice his hair? It's so greased up, it's glinting, it's reflecting the light back in my face.
He's hyped.
He's very hyped.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a hype man. You got to get him. He's getting people hyped up. Not against Hammerstone. Oh, spoke too soon. Here comes
You really don't want to call out the man who does not like you and say you're not going to get a title shot against him. Hammerstone looks like he's ready for a fight. He's already ring geared ready. He's got the title on. How long has he held the title now for? Has it been it's been a 7-month, 8-month reign so far?
Yeah, it's been about that. It's been about that at least.
Only one serious contender, which was the storyline with Richard Holiday, which kind of ended. I think you and I were both a little bit not high on the way they kind of stopped that storyline. It's not completely finished, but they left it in
I think they're going,
a stagnant place for now.
Oh, there it is. And that's why Cesar wasn't concerned about. I was going to say, well, you don't want to call him out, but also he's got two big guys in there with him.
Well, he said ring the bell. So I don't know. Is this a title? I don't think it's a title match.
One guy's wearing dress shoes and the other guy was wearing wrestling shoes.
Well, the guy wearing dress shoes is now on his ass. Oh, he's calling for it. Is it time for the pendulum already? Yeah, it's happening.
I would take this move any day. There's worse things you could take.
It is a solid finisher, though, as far as things go.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I like it because one of the reasons I like it is it looks good and you're not killing the guy you do it to.
The ranch is pointing at him saying, don't mess with me. Looks a little scared, though, CD. Looks a little scared.
Man, Hammer's big when the belt doesn't, like, because that belt is gigantic and it doesn't even look that big on him.
No, it looks like back in the day when you had those LNJ figures. Oh, who's that? Oh, Holiday.
LJ.
I knew it.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, we did. Look at it. Holiday.
Also with the fresh fade on Holiday.
Yeah, and he's also put some work in. Looks a little
fresh
bit
fade
more,
for Philly.
Fresh fade for Philly. Well done, sir.
Oh, my cousin showed up.
And there she is.
Used to do fresh fade Fridays. Comes. So there's going to be our resurgence of that feud.
Well,
Oh,
it
what a
never really
stomp.
ended. It just went stagnant.
Yeah, exactly. So it's resurging. Oh, Holiday going to the ribs. Going to the
This
ribs,
ref has
Joe.
lost all control.
Well,
Look
the
at him
ref's
telling
not doing
Alicia, "You got to
anything.
stop." Alicia just laughing in the background. I love the little subtleties of their relationship. Well, instead of saying it was always me, now he owns Hammer. Does Holiday?
So does that mean Hammer's going to be injured?
Kayfabe injury, maybe keep him off TV for a little bit.
He's possible. He's possible.
Oh, and here we go. On Alicia and Holiday smoocheroonie.
I mean, you got to get it in when you can.
Absolutely.
Man, Holiday's a tall dude.
Oh yeah, like you really, when he's next to guys like Hammerstone and stuff, you really don't think how tall he is, but when you put him in the ring, yeah, he's one of the tallest guys there.
Like, and Alicia's not short. She's pretty tall.
Yeah, but Alicia always wears
She's wearing heels right now. I
or
know.
her boots with the heels. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
Alicia.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Hammer's bleeding from the mouth.
from the mouth. I wonder
Yeah,
if
looks
that's
like he's got some internal bleeding there from those chair shots to the gut from Holiday.
Look at the pose.
I love it.
The Heisman. Yeah, that was cold and calculated by CD.
That's how CD rolls, man. Cold and calculated, always.
If you want to, if you're trying to gauge how tall somebody is in the ring, you just got to look at them in relation to the ropes. And remember that the ropes are like a good distance off the ground. So if they're like towering above the ropes, that's a tall motherfucker. MLW has a new home. That's right, Pro Wrestling TV. I checked it out briefly. The only other like thing I really saw on there was like Control Your Narrative runs on there and like a bunch of other stuff. Not to disparage Control Your Narrative though.
No, this is good for MLW. It's Pro Wrestling TV. This is a great a match made in heaven for both of these. It's a win-win, absolute win-win.
Yeah. So new season of Fusion kicks off next week. Awesome.
They're not going. Okay, they're reiterating the Jacob Fatu and Mads Kruger feud. As we saw, Kruger got his face burnt off last season. So are we going to see Kruger sans that mask and a new mask? Like what exactly is happening? Is that King Mo?
I think there's the new mask. So I think they had to. I'm guessing, just guessing, because of the
Joker,
the Batman,
Riddler?
yeah, Riddler. It was so similar, and like Kruger, sorry, Cruel on Indies, and shout out to him. He's been kicking ass on the Indies lately. Probably was just like shit. Like I had it first, but might as well swap it up now, right? With this storyline, good excuse to get a new mask. I got a couple new masks on the way myself.
So they're showing a lot of stuff like we talked about at the beginning. Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux. They do have matches in upcoming tapings. These were pre-taped matches. So this was before Kross and Bordeaux made their return to WWE. So WWE obviously can't stop these guys from using the footage because the rights were already paid for.
No.
Here we go. Boom My Fight Club's going to get their numbers.
And while they're pulling that, we can briefly, and we both got to get those Boom My hats. We can briefly touch on the fact that very rare does WWE tell somebody that you have to renege on your prior commitments. But they did do that with Killer Kross. They asked him to cancel all his upcoming appearances to go back as soon as possible. We know that because he was scheduled to appear here in Mississauga and he had to cancel the booking because as did Dexter Lumis. So unfortunately, that would be the end of Killer Kross and MLW for now. We don't know what the future holds because Shinsuke Nakamura is wrestling in Noah.
Are you seeing this right now? Distracting the ref with the MLW middleweight title, and Alex Kane just went through 3 or 4 of those balls to get the right number. That's
our boy. That's it, Kane.
Listen,
that's thinking.
It's thinking caps on for sure.
Not just strong. He's smart. It's thinking. Earlier tonight, like 4 minutes ago, we saw this.
Well, they have to stretch it out a little bit. He's
He's
under medical.
undergoing a
Is it
medical
just me,
evaluation
or
at
is
a medical
Hammerstone
facility by
always
medical
under
personnel.
medical evaluation? I feel like Hammerstone's under medical evaluation a lot.
Well, when you're
Hold
that
on, just going
big,
over the rules again. Elimination can occur by pinfall, submission, or sending the opponent over the top rope. 40 wrestlers will riot. A wrestler will enter every minute until all 40 competitors are in the ring. No
and
DQ, and anything goes.
shout out to this artwork. How do we get a copy of that?
That is
That's
a
a
fit.
that's a
That's a shirt right there.
that's a really cool piece of artwork. And if there was a print available of that, I would most certainly like to purchase a copy. Oh, it was New York, not Philly. It's Queens. I was wrong.
Yeah, he said New
was
York. You said fresh fade in Philly. I was like, all right, do your thing. I'm not going to correct.
Why did I think it was in Philly? I don't know.
Because last year it was in Philly.
I probably got confuzzled.
That would be the first time.
No, it definitely would not.
All right, so let's find out who. Now, listen, while we're waiting, you got to pick for who possibly drew number one. I mean, I know it's a long shot, but who would you throw out there to be number one? Who's your number one?
Microman.
Microman is number one. It's the judge. EJ and Duca.
Oh, sorry. Microman's coming in last. My bad.
Microman at 30?
Yeah.
Or 40. Sorry, Microman at 40?
EJ's probably, I mean, from a I'm a pretend booker standpoint, it's a good guy to put in at number one. You're not necessarily pushing him for the title right now when he's a tag team champion. He's a big, strong dude. He's entertaining. He's going to be hard to take out. Here's a dude you can put in that can last a while and really get to showcase himself as he's doing so. Continue to get himself over, because EJ's good. EJ's good, but he could be great. So he's got to keep working.
So if you're our booker, let's talk to remind of a booker now. Who logically wins this year, face or heel? Because I mean, the face won last year in Philly. Hammerstone won, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
who wins this year? You can't put it with another face. Who wins this year?
I don't know. I don't know.
And who do we got
I
at
couldn't
number
even take
two?
a guess.
We're about to find out. EJ looks a little surprised right now.
Yeah, it's Calvin.
Oh, it's Tankman.
So here's an interesting. And Tankman's smiling, it looks like. Oh, no. Yeah, he's got a bit of a grin. There's a bit of a grin.
Well, now
Calvin looks like.
You know what's going to happen is they're going to run the table for a bit, and then eventually they're gonna have a decision's going to have to be made. Now, who's going to turn on who? If you had to eliminate one just for the match, not end the tag team reign, but who would take that opportunity first out of these two?
I don't think either one's taking that opportunity. I think they're going to work together until the point one of them gets eliminated. But looks to me, and I don't like to really comment on people's weight, at least not in a negative way, but it looks like Calvin's dropped a couple pounds. I could be wrong, but I think he's been working hard there, so he's looking a little lighter. Good for him, if so.
Absolutely. Always putting the work in, right? You always got to work to be better.
Absolutely. And you don't need to be like, you don't need to look like, say, EJ and Duca to be a pro wrestler, right? But just for the sake of like your own health and well-being, if you decide to start working out, good for you. Doesn't make it Calvin any less of a wrestler, because he's a beast right now.
Oh, absolutely.
So they're gonna do some actual wrestling here.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of mind games, a little, all in fun type deal until
lock up some chain wrestling.
Number 3 comes out.
Oh, Calvin with the rear waist lock. EJ with the strength, breaking it up.
Now, I don't know who's got the strength game, but here we go. We're about to get number 3 right now. Because you got to remember, it's so quick in this because it's every minute. Every minute somebody's coming out. You don't really have a chance to.
Oh, it's Myron. No, it's Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas. Oh yeah, look how excited. Mr. Thomas coming in, but little slow because Calvin took him down.
This is like,
I have my volume down and I can hear those chops loud.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Double team action. I love it.
Excuse me.
Wow. 5.
That is a
6.
lot of man in the air.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Okay,
losing him.
wow. Yeah, but he just see how long he held him almost horizontally. That was
Yeah, but he
effed up.
lost. He lost him there at the end, man.
Well, that's on both guys because one guy is supposed to be keeping his balance in
Well,
the
yeah,
air.
absolutely. And look at that right
Like
away. We're already getting number 4 into this. That's
you
not
got
the
to
way this
post up
goes, man.
when you're doing that. Not like I'm any sort of expert on how to wrestle or anything.
Now, Rewind fans, I just want to let everybody know we're going to try our best to call the eliminations as they happen. But as we all know, Lince Dorado number 4, I like it. As we all know from last year's Battle Riot, we lost track of a couple people. We didn't know who'd been eliminated till it got to the end. And we're like, okay, so everybody else has pretty much been eliminated.
Yeah. Oh, and we got wow, Mr. Thomas just get look. Lince Dorado comes in, just starts stomping, and they're like, hey. Also, look at the juxtaposition of the size between these three guys and Lince Dorado. Like Tankman, ooh, takes a drop kick. And there goes Lince. No, he hung on. Again, just throwing those kicks. No, that one didn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good to do it again.
And number 5, EJ catches Dorado. Who do we got here? A man that we also saw in person.
Man, I cannot, like, for the purposes of maybe getting these guys in MLW for a shot. I know Court's not oblivious to any of these guys because they've all been lighting up the scene. But ASF, Gringo Loco, Ares, and Commander in that 4-way scramble was absolutely some of the best lucha libre wrestling I've ever seen in my entire life.
And look at that. EJ took the opportunity and he eliminated Tankman. He took out Thomas Small, but he eliminated Tankman. EJ smiling. Bro, it's business.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Tankman not happy, man.
EJ's gonna have to go to confession for that one, man. And there he goes. So what I said about him being in for a while, scratch that.
Wow, they got rid of Hustle and Power very quickly. Oh, here we go. Microman at number 6.
Okay, so I was only off by like 24, 34 spots. Not too bad.
Yeah, no, not bad. Actually, sorry, number 7. You're off by 33 spots.
Okay, but I mean, you got the 2 lucha guys in there now. I don't know if
we all know how Microman works. Very, very fun and great segments that he always works. But Ares and Lince Dorado both can take care of Microman. Both can sell the moves very, very well. He knows how to work with Ares especially well.
Yeah, and let's be honest here. When you're Microman size, you're really relying on the other guys to do majority of the moves. So, you know, guys like this that he can work with, it would be hard for him to work with, say, like a Calvin Tankman. You need Microman in a lucha match, and you need him in a multi-man match, preferably.
Absolutely. And you know that Microman, when he does get eliminated from this match, it won't be over the top. You know that it will be a pinfall for sure.
Yep.
Because
sorry, go ahead.
No, it would be very, very dangerous to throw a man of his size over the top rope. For him, that's like a 3-story drop. Very dangerous, for sure.
I mean, could you picture? I'm sure somebody's probably done it, but like where they've done a spot where they just really, I mean, just huck Microman like far into a crowd of wrestlers there to catch him. Like, what do you think the farthest Microman's been tossed is?
I don't even want to say that because I feel like it's probably about the distance of a shock put. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean to be. I feel for the guy.
No, we're not loud. Like, this isn't making fun. Like, I'm serious. I know how wrestlers think, and they're always trying to push the envelope and do things that people wouldn't expect, and like stuff that's gonna pop the crowd. And like, if I saw Microman get thrown like from one side of the ring outside to the ring, and then like, you know, a few more meters after that as like a crossbody catch, I would blow up. So I'm wondering if it's been done. If anyone's got some footage of that, you let us know. My friend Lindsay said she wishes she could just like put Microman in her purse and take him home with her. He's a treasure. We
So
love
Vinny
Microman.
Obispo came in at number 8, and we got the
La
debuting
Estrella.
La Estrella, who I don't think we've ever seen him before, but this is, I believe, a MLW debut for him.
I
So
believe
right now,
so.
by the way, right now the ring is filled entirely with luchadors, which we love to see. MLW does it the best. He gives these guys a great platform next to AAA. So kudos to Court Bauer for bringing in luchas, but there's always room for more luchas. And like Rob had mentioned a few times already, he mentioned a few names, and we definitely want Gringo Loco back in MLW for sure.
And get El Hijo de Vikingo, because that dude is awesome. Get him back.
Right now,
Here we
Mini
go.
Abismo is kind of running the show right now, in control of everyone.
Oh, that didn't look. Did it look like he just totally flipped over him? Or was that just me?
So here we are. This is the number 10 entrance now. We're a quarter of the way through.
KC.
KC Navarro. Now, I know, as far as I understand, I don't believe he re-signed. So I believe he fulfilled the rest of his TV dates, and he is a free agent. So beyond these tapings that they already have in the book, KC Navarro is no longer a member of the MLW roster. A lot of other shakeups as well. Danny Limelight did not resign. Slice Boogie, we were unsure of because he did
Gringo Loco, we mentioned already.
Well, Gringo Loco was never really signed. Just when we saw him we asked when we might see him back at MLW, when we saw him on Demand Lucha, and he said, you know what? Anytime Court Bauer wants me back, I'd love to come back. So, quote unquote, from the man himself, Gringo Loco, to you, Court Bauer, bring him back.
We like Gringo. Oh, look at that.
You know what? I like Navarro grew on me. I will be honest. Last season, I was not his biggest fan, but he grew on me. I feel like the kid thinks he may be ready for a bigger stage, and I don't know if I agree with that 100%. I think he could have cut his teeth and done some really special things in MLW, but he chose not to resign, or they chose not to make him an offer. I'm not really sure. It is what it is, but I wish him the best of luck. And who do we got here now?
There's Kim Chi. No, Kim Chi.
Kim Chi, sorry. So who's he bringing out now?
It's just Kim Chi.
Okay.
He used to bring out Kamala, yeah.
That's right.
The Ugandan giant, who some friend of mine I was speaking to recently, we were talking about a bunch of wrestlers. He said Kamala was actually one of the nicest people in the business he ever met.
I believe that. Well, everybody up on Kim Chi right there.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to be eliminated very quickly.
There goes your pith hat, bud.
So we haven't had an elimination since Thomas and Tanka were eliminated by Induka, and then Induka eliminated by Erez and Lince Dorado.
So one of the things I like about these battle riots is similar to like the Royal Rumble. There's always some surprise entrance and like a Kim Chi or who knows. So now we got the Spanish announce team on the way, or at least one half of them.
Yeah, one Los
Maximos.
Spanish Fly. One half. And he's got
Kim starts ripping his ankle. Like Kim Chi's just getting the shit kicked out of him.
Oh, he's gonna give up.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Kim Chi looks like Mike's girlfriend right now.
That is horrible. That is, I don't know how to.
I didn't specify which one.
All right.
She knows.
Kim Chi has been eliminated. Surprisingly, not at all.
Are you surprised he got tapped? His mask almost came off.
Oh yeah, everybody went at him hard.
We're due for a new entrant in about 10 seconds now. Oh, there it is.
Who is this?
Oh, Killer Cross.
Killer Cross, Karrion Kross, whatever you want to call him. He's here, and he's about to clear the ring.
So I wonder what it means for CYN now that there's no Cross and Braun there, and like. So I know we're MLW here and we got Battle Riot going on, but I'll briefly touch on because I believe
because we're missing a lot of action. Got 2 eliminations right there by Cross.
Oh, there goes.
Perez is gone, and so is one half of Los Maximos, and Cross easily clearing through these luchadors like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, very quickly touch on control.
Yeah, no, don't take that CYN stuff too seriously because EC3 did a hilarious spot in a match where they were super kicking, and he gets mad and yells rule number 5, no super kicks, and then both guys super kicked him in the face. It's wrestling, guys. It's for fun. It's acting. It's don't buy into this whole
Oh,
nonsense.
Sammy
Sammy Callahan.
I
Interesting. Yeah, hell yeah.
Awesome. We know that MLW does have a great working relationship with Impact, and it's nice to see Sammy in an MLW.
Yeah, hell yeah. Sammy Callahan. I haven't seen him in a while.
Thumbs down.
Yeah, it's just Sammy Callahan's in Impact Wrestling.
He is, but they got
Sure
a great
is.
relationship. Oh, that's
Yep.
Kim Cheese nightstick, if you will, or whatever you want to call it.
Baton, I guess you could call it. A club, cudgel, I believe is another word for it.
Not overly angry that he's decided to target Casey Navarro first.
He is the death machine. Death machine. Death machine. Yeah, I'm a big Sammy Callahan fan.
Love Sammy Callahan. I think he's very underrated.
He is engaged to fellow Impact Wrestling superstar Jessica Havoc.
Good for him.
You didn't know they were engaged?
I had no idea, but good for him.
He proposed.
Oh, please. Okay, this is exciting right now.
Oh, yeah.
Enzo is on his way out,
Yeah.
and I hope Sammy Callahan punches him in the mouth.
Havoc's big into the Mothman to Fallout thing. So when they went to the actual Mothman, Sammy proposed right there, and she had no idea it was coming. So it was pretty sweet.
Really? At the Mothman prophecy, she had no idea that she was going to get proposed to?
Nope. They've been together for like 10 years.
Well, then it was probably, for Sammy, it was probably shit or get off the pot time, buddy.
Okay, no offense, Enzo, legit. You look like a short order cook at a restaurant
man. He looks
right
like
now.
Bob Cratchit in his nightcap.
Dude, looks like he should be cooking like ham and eggs on a griddle. Some home fries.
Yeah,
what is this outfit?
Microman has all. Enzo's going to eliminate him. I knew it.
Oh, what a dick move.
If anybody was going to do it, it was going to be frickin' Enzo.
Short order cook with the bandana, too.
Here we go. Gangrel.
Maybe a pirate.
You know, we talk about Edge and Christian still running the game. And again, they're not MLW, but can we talk about how great shape Gangrel is for his age and the fact that he's still able to go at the level he's able to go at? It's impressive. It's absolutely impressive.
Absolutely. Another guy I hear pretty good things about behind the scenes, like smart guy, helps people out and stuff. And yeah, like I loved the Brood. OG Brood.
Take the bite from Gangrel is definitely going to be Sammy.
Remember the OG Brood, Gangrel, Christian, and Edge? Like they were great. I loved it.
That's why.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why you brought. But Gangrel was the older one of the group, and he's still. They're both going, but so is he.
They all just look a little older, more gray hairs. That's all it is.
And he's like a shoot vampire.
Quang the Ninja. I do not know this fellow.
Oh, Quang, dude.
I don't know Quang.
Quang, I believe, was in the Fed for a bit. I could be wrong.
Oh, no. He's going after Navarro again with the same nonsense. Yeah, he did it again. It's like 4 times he's given this kid a concussion. I'm over it. Rob. I don't care. I don't care.
Quang Chang is... Sorry, not Quang Chang. Quang the Ninja. Quang Chang is an Ontario indie wrestler.
Yes, Quang. Yes, he's an Ontario indie wrestler. Anyway,
but I realized when I said Quang Chang, like that could be misinterpreted, like I was
Enzo
being
on
ignorant.
The outside did the same nonsense to Casey Navarro he's done for the last 8 months, and I'm over it. And now he's going to eliminate Navarro. He's going to try to, anyways, and we'll see what happens here. But who do we got? Oh, Bud Heavy.
Let's see how long Bud lasts.
All right, friendly bet right now for a coffee. I'm going to give Bud under 30 seconds.
And give him a minute and a half.
Okay. We should have started the timer.
Bud's like, fuck, I just want to go have a beer.
He's already had 6 before he came out. Bud Heavy's so over, though, in MLW. Good for him. A guy that a lot of people probably wouldn't put any stock in, but he's very entertaining. and he's a great, he's a fan favorite for sure. Bud Heavy.
Hey, at the end of the day, wrestling is entertaining, and I've told people like, hey, I watched your match. Oh, did you like it? I was entertained. That's my litmus test. Was I entertained? Doesn't matter if you did 10,000 flips or it was a technical masterpiece. Was I entertained?
Oh,
That's all I care about. And there goes La Estrella.
oh, she's back.
Who's back?
The girl with the furry boots
Oh,
and the low
oh
cut
yeah, yeah,
top.
yeah.
Oh, FBI. Who do
Oh,
we
yeah, it's little
got?
Guido. Little Guido.
Oh, that's right, little Guido from New York, a New York residente, if you will.
He's still in pretty good shape too.
Absolutely.
How old is he? Oh, Killer Cross is. Hey, get out of the way. Oh yeah.
Oh, no, Stugats.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, that's it's gonna end very bad. Little Guido's night's over very quickly.
Oh, what a great bump for him to take there.
Oh, get out of here, Enzo. I hope Bud Heavy kicks your ass.
Bed Heavy just got the. Well, he's lasted at least a minute and a half, so I'll take that coffee anytime.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. A minute and a half easy. Good for Bud Heavy. Nice showing.
Definitely more than 30 seconds. Oh, there goes Quang.
Are you shocked?
No.
No.
Lince Dorado's been in there for a while now.
He actually is the longest man now after Microman.
Wait, is that Lince or is that La Estrella?
No, that's Lindsay.
That's Lince.
Yeah.
Here's the other half of Los Maximos.
Oh, the other half of Los Maximos. What are we up to now? We got to be up to at least 20, I think, right?
We're getting up there. I think we're in the high teens.
High teens, low 20s for sure.
Like, good job of keeping it moving. It's being booked well so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Very entertaining. That's why I like it. I like it a lot for that minute. It keeps it going very quickly. Now, early picks, but I think we're about halfway through. Who do you got as your final four right now?
No idea. I'm not even going to speculate. Couldn't even
speculate. Can I speculate, please?
speculate.
I'm going to say Alex Kane. I'm going to say Myron Reed. I'm going to say Cross because they probably had plans for him before getting the return to WWE. And I'm actually going to say they're going to give Callahan a good showing. I think that's going to be your final four.
I don't think Callahan gets there while he's an Impact guy and he's not going to be there for a while.
Gives him, the prestige.
Oh, Davey Richards.
You know what? I love Richards, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I think he's got plans for another title in MLW. So I don't know if I don't think he's ready to carry the flagship. I'm sorry. I like Davey Richards. I do, but I don't see him as the face of my company. I'm not going to put him at the top of the pyramid if I'm Court Bauer. That's just my opinion.
I don't know if I would either necessarily, but I would definitely let him run a few world title feud, like a short one. I think him and Hammer would have a
did.
Yeah, but
kind of did. But I mean, also he's a face, and to have him go against Hammer again when we've already seen it, I don't know. I would put him maybe to go at the middleweight title or even the openweight title at this point.
Yeah,
that's right. I see Davey.
Yeah, sure. We can kayfabe it. Yeah. Yeah, Cross is probably. Oh, I know. I'm an absolute jerk.
All right, here we go. Where are we now?
We got part of the Simone SWAT team. Is it Lance or is it Juicy? It's Lance. I do love I think the homage in the tights, the like the capri tights with the taped up feet. I love that. I think personally, I believe that paying homage and respect is an important thing in pro wrestling. And there's many ways to do that, whether it's executing a move or the way you do your promos or any of those. But gear is also another one. And I just think I love those callbacks to the earlier times, whether it was Hammerstone with his Hogan inspired gear, the red and yellow jeans he was doing, all that kind of stuff. I love it. And that's my spiel as Davey Richards is getting hammered in the corner by Killer Cross.
Now this I like. I'm intrigued by this. I could go for a one-off Cross versus Richards match for sure.
I could see that.
Who do we got?
Ken Broadway. Yeah, he made an appearance before. We liked what we saw from him.
Absolutely. I would be okay to get him to be a permanent time member of the roster. I would love it, actually.
Cash Flow Ken Broadway. Yeah, I definitely liked what I saw from this guy.
I think he's got a lot of great.
Reminded me. You know who he reminded me a bit of was like Lee Moriarty when he broke in, because he just kind of came out of.
I was gonna go older than that, man. He reminds me of a young Booker T, Harlem Heat Booker T from back in the day.
Wow, well, that's a huge compliment.
Yeah, no, he does. He's got a great upside to him, man. I would compare him to a young Harlem Heat Booker T, man. 100%.
He's going after Sammy right now as Davey Richards laying the kicks into Killer
Oh, so
Cross, and Casey Navarro trying to.
Didn't get a concussion again. Oh, please, Lance, kick Enzo off. Oh,
What a self from Lance.
51-50. Who do we got here?
Not gonna be sliced because he was hurt, so it's got to be Danny.
Yeah. Or
unless it was Dr. Smokes, yeah.
Oh, homicide.
Oh, homicide. We sorry, disrespect. We forgot homicide. Yeah, homicide. This is his kind of shit.
Well, it's
Casey Navarro still in there.
I'm surprisingly no weapons. Look at Enzo on the side, like taking a break next to the cameraman. You got to be kidding me. Get in there and earn your paycheck, you schlub.
This poor ref trying to keep track of all this shit. A big cutter there from homicide to Sammy Callahan.
Oh, look at Enzo trying to, because you're going to be the one to take out Davey Richards. Get a hobby.
Davey Richards going after little Guido now, rolling him into an ankle lock, and he's tapping.
Yeah. Guido's out.
He's tapping like mad. Yeah, poor Guido. That dude's like in his 60s, man.
Ricky Shade Page.
Wow.
I love it. Eddie brought a garbage can. Finally, the first weapons have arrived.
Wow, that is huge. With the 440 trash can. I'm a big 440 guy. Greg Iron is a friend. Who is 440?
No, I said who isn't a 440 guy.
Oh, sorry. I was like, that's why I was confused. I was like, who is it? No, everybody. And congrats to Bobby Beverly, recent King of the Deathmatch winner. Ricky Shane Page, former King of the Deathmatch winner. Ricky's fantastic. He's gotten a few spots on AEW recently.
Can I tell a quick Ricky Shane Page story?
Please do.
Okay, Ricky Shane Page story. Hold on, I'll tell it after we get who the next entrant is here. So next
Ricky hasn't even gotten in yet.
Okay, so this is probably going to be juicy.
Or Ricky's maybe still getting undressed. Oh, is that a hockey stick to the dick?
That is. Yeah, it's juicy. All right,
and that was a left-handed
really cool
stick.
Ricky Shane Page story. Met him at a Destiny show, had a great match with Channing Decker that night. Took a picture with him, told him I was a huge fan. Said, "Can I hit you up for my podcast?" He just kind of went like this and walked away. So then I tried to hit him up on Twitter. He never responded. So then I tweeted him. I'm like, "Hey, Ricky Shane Page, be on my podcast." He tweeted me back like literally 30 minutes later and just replied, "No." And I'm like, "Cool, man, big fan." And he replied with a thumbs up. And then I saw him a couple years later at a show. And I was like, "Dude, man, I don't know if you remember our Twitter exchange." He goes, "I do." It was one of the few times I remember Twitter being nice. And he goes, "And yeah, it was a great exchange." He goes, "No offense, dude, I just don't do podcasts." I'm like, "Totally cool. Can I get a picture anyways?" He's like, "Absolutely." And then I'm like, when I took the picture, I'm like, "So never be on my podcast?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Cool." Yeah. That's my Ricky Shane Page story.
Ricky Shane Page is an interesting cat, apparently. Like my friend Greg Iron is very good friends with Ricky Shane Page. He's told me some funny stories about Ricky ribbing him and stuff like that. But like, yeah, Ricky's kind of like, actually, I think he's probably a little bit similar to me in that like we're like grumpy old men, but we're not old men. We're just kind of like grumpy old men.
Really?
And
what is happening right now?
And Ricky does not do podcasts. A lot of wrestlers don't. Oh, what a Samoan drop. There's a lot of wrestlers out there just don't. They're just like, yeah, no, like I think we tried to get, or you tried to get Davey Boy or Harry Smith, excuse me. Tried to get Harry Smith on the show, and took you like 15 emails for just him to respond. No, thank you. But hey, at least he responded. Oh my God.
But then I did get him on the show. Thank you
very much. Yeah, exactly. So
I always get my man.
Oh my God, though, that juicy finale landed on that dude's head.
That Enzo just eliminated Lansawani. I don't believe it.
Oh. And he just rolled under the bottom rope, so he's not even out.
Oh, this is interesting. Dax is off the leash, and he's going to wrestle.
He's going after Juicy right off the bat.
Well, who else are you going to go after? I mean, you want to take, if you're the biggest dog in the yard, you got to take out the other biggest dog in the yard. That's just the way it goes.
I'd be taking out Lance. Oh, Lance is gone. Who's that?
Lance
Oh,
was
it's gang.
eliminated by
Oh,
Enzo.
that's Sammy still.
Sammy's still in it. Casey's in it. Ricochet Page is still in it.
Oh,
And
tell me there's going to be a
Cross, I believe. Cross, yeah, Cross. Oh, is Cross eliminated?
Enzo still in. Oh, KC, did he go over the top there?
No, but he's about to go through a table.
Oh, Ricky tossed his ass.
Okay, so
Ricky
Cross is still in it, and
Page.
Enzo is still fluttering around on the outside. We got to be creeping up on the 30, and here we
Jacob
go.
Fatu.
Here comes Jacob
I mean,
Fatu. Now,
hey,
this is someone who I could also see in my final four. I could see him maybe taking the place of my earlier suggestion of a Sami Callihan, but also I feel like we've seen Jacob and Hammer before. I feel like Hammer's got to have a couple more feuds before Jacob gets his eyes back on that title.
And Jacob's a babyface now too. So oh my god, he just slapped the shit out of Sammy. Oh
yeah,
my
but if anybody's
god.
gonna take that slap, Sammy's the guy. Oh, Ricochet Page thrown into the 440 can.
Let me tell you, I won't get into specifics, but I've learned a little bit more about wrestling, the physical side of it lately, and I have a lot more respect for these people and what they do because it really hurts. Oh, did you kick him in the dick?
Yeah, that was a juicy squeeze, if you will. Yeah,
That was a dick kick.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna see the new Mads Kruger mask full out. Let's see what it looks like.
Oh yeah,
I like
looks
that a lot
dope.
more.
I like that way better than the other
Now
one.
let's just hope that when he got his face fried off, maybe they got rid of the auto-tuned voice, and we'll just get a normal voice too. You know, I'm
They
hoping.
installed the new voice box for
I'm
him.
hoping.
I know he's been doing a lot at PCW Ultra, which apparently is a fantastic promotion. Wish I was out in Cali so I could check it out. Oh my
Shout out
god!
to Circle of Debate because they are top notch, keeping us all up on the PCW Ultra. And shout out to, as we would know him in MLW Faithful, shout out to Joseph Samael, who is one of the head honchos over there at PCW Ultra. He's putting on a great promotion. So, look forward to maybe one day getting him, not so much on Rewind, but even on Straight Talk. So, sky's the limit there. I can't believe. Here's what pissed me off right now, though, about this battle right, Rob, is that Enzo is still fucking in it.
He's still there. I would love to sit down and just chat about music
wait a
with
minute.
Joseph
You
Samael.
both members of Los Maximos?
There's a third.
Oh, okay. So there is a third. Okay.
Yeah, it's the third. Joseph Samael has similar taste in music to myself, Clutch and Tom Waits and like a bunch of other awesome bands. So I'd love to just chat music with the dude. Interesting cat. Oh wow. Cruel just destroying or Kruger, excuse me.
Well, I mean, I'm not shocked. Oh, look at this. Cross maybe getting eliminated now by Samoan's SWAT team here.
He's Cross has got a lot of
no, he's good. He's got it. He's on the top. He's on the bottom rope.
He's clutching to that rope. Ricky Shane Page also clutching to the rope, just hanging out.
I'm impressed so far with a couple of surprises. Like getting Ricky Shane Page was a special treat. That's very cool.
That's huge highlight.
Absolutely. Who else do we got? What do we got here now? Warhorse. Love him. We're gonna actually see Warhorse in a few weeks in December in Mississauga, Don Koloff Arena. Destiny World Wrestling is bringing Warhorse to Mississauga, and I am so psyched to meet Warhorse. I love this dude, and I can't wait to finally see him work in person.
Excuse me. Been a while since I've seen Warhorse live. I think the last time was pre-pandemic at Alpha One. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that dude work live again. He's got a lot of traction over the past couple of years. Look at him go.
I love Sammy and Davey arguing over who's going to headbutt him. I love it. And you know what? I will say this about Davey Richards is he's very serious when he's in the ring, but he does have a fun side to him. Like he likes spots like that to happen every once in a while, and it's nice to see him break character a little bit.
Yep. Oh, Sammy
agree with everything.
Gouge in the eyes.
Yeah, that's Sami Callihan. That's what he does.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm not. Do you want me to argue with you? Because I can do that too. I can be argumentative.
Here we go. Young goat, Myron Reed, hot fire.
You sure? Yeah, it's Myron Reed.
Am I sure?
that means we haven't seen Alex Kane yet either.
No, Kane got a number that he liked. I'm assuming he probably got in the low 30s. So Myron Reed going right after Davey, and because that's a feud that has yet to be settled. And this is technically Myron's first. Ooh, damn. This is Myron's first time really being out there under the Boomaye brand, because near the end of the season last year is when he turned heel on all of us.
Yeah.
So interested to see what Myron does with this heel run that he's got cooking with Boomaye Fight Club.
Going right after Davey Richards, as you said, looking Davey's clutching that rope for dear life. Ricky Shane Page
it's so quick. It's so quick.
Killer Cross.
How fast like these guys are coming. The eliminations have slowed down now. We're in that kind of the cream of the crop. Oh, we got another member from Azteca Underground coming forward. Who do we got?
And I mean, look who we've got in the ring right now. We've got Jacob Fatu, Mads Kruger, Ricky Shane Page.
These are just fillers now. Like
yeah,
guys mean nothing.
Myron Reed. We've got Warhorse, Juicy Finale. Like, this is a lot of awesome talent. Sammy Callahan. Yeah, get your ass out of here.
Now, another name that we haven't seen yet, and we know he's definitely going to be involved in this, would be Richard Holiday. And I'm assuming that with his ties to CD, I'm going to say Richard Holiday's coveted that number 40 spot.
Mm-hmm. We shall see, because we're approaching.
We are approaching. It's been very entertaining though thus far. I got to be honest with you.
Here comes. Ooh, look at everybody going after Juicy, and
he's out.
He could have stuck around with his ass on the. I think he's still hurting from that nut shot earlier. He was hanging on, but he got nut. Oh, Matt Cross,
the workhorse of MLW.
More of the Ohio connection. Ohio's just such a hotbed for wrestling. So right now you've got Matt Cross, Ricky Shane Page, and Sammy Callahan, and they're all Ohio guys. And Warhorse, I don't believe is. But there's some Ohio boys representing right now. There's the cross cutter.
I love that move. I love the way he executes it, man.
He's got that gymnastics background, right?
Absolutely. And you know what? You don't realize how tall Ricky Shane Page is unless you put him on.
Ricky's a fucking giant. And I say that all the time when you say, like, oh man, you forget how tall some people are. Ricky's a guy you legit forget how tall he is.
Look at this. Mace Warner is here. This is awesome.
We just saw him. Oh, yeah. We saw Mance last month at Destiny.
You did.
Put Shane Saber. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You weren't there.
Mini host birthday.
Yes, but I did see Mance Warner last week, and he's another one going right after Sammy. Well, they've had some battles before.
Oh, absolutely. Look at the eye gouge for eye. I love it. Oh no! Please don't eliminate Warhorse.
Oh, there goes Matt Cross.
Oh, and Warhorse, I believe, is gone too. Eliminated by Kruger. Enzo's still in it, floating around the outside like a little pain in the ass.
Sammy, I love that he's stuck around so long, given that he's an Impact guy.
See, every
is that
time
Ricky Shane?
Goes in, you can't. Nobody can get their hands on him. That little weasel.
He's probably gonna last. I'll tell you right now.
I hope not.
There's Alex Kane.
There we go. Here's Alex Kane. Well, now Alex Kane is in a great position for a young wrestler like himself. In a great position to be in there.
Going right after Davey, too.
Oh, of course. Not a surprise.
Davey Richards has taken a beating in this match. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. He's taken a lot of fucking offense from people.
Wow. Enzo trying to steal one on Reed.
Oh. Reed just fucking dropped Enzo's ass.
That was amazing. Shout out to the young Go for that highlight. I loved it.
Yeah. Hey, Ricky Shane Page is still in it. Now he's looking at Kruger. And like, it's not many people taller than Ricky Shane Page, but there's one. Kruger just tossed him. Yeah, Ricky's ginormous. And like, I've heard people say like, "Oh man, I'm really intimidated by Ricky." Go up and talk to him. He's totally like normal guy. Like he's not
MLW OG Savio Vega.
Savio Vega. Of course, he's got the kendo stick. I don't understand why Savio is just always allowed to have a kendo stick. Doesn't even matter what the match is. Savio's got a kendo stick.
Savio and kendo stick go hand in hand, my friend.
He's just tapping everybody with that thing.
That's what
Dink,
she said.
dink, dink. Oh my god. You get a kendo stick, and you get a kendo stick.
Yeah, oh, come on. Please, guys, get him out of there.
Well, they're just dropping. Enzo's gonna last. I'm telling you. Look, he keeps rolling out, and nobody's going after him because they're like, "Oh, fuck this guy. I'll deal with someone else." Well, now Savio's getting kendo sticked by Mance Warner. Taya Valkyrie. Okay.
Hey, it's not gender specific here, Battle Riot, and I
First
think
ever female entrant. Let Taya and Sammy go at it. They know each other well.
history there for sure.
Ooh, Taya speared his ass. And, you know, I've heard people say Taya's not that good. I think she's fantastic.
I absolutely think she's fantastic too. So fantastic that she's currently not signed, but has become a belt collector in the Indies, working her ass off with 3 to 4 titles now. I also have heard rumors that WWE did copyrighted names sounding very similar to Taya Valkyrie. A lot of people expecting her to make be one of the returning members to the WWE roster very soon.
Would not surprise me, especially since I know they've got hit with some injuries recently. So they could use some more depth.
Absolutely.
Few NXT releases recently too. Parker Boudreaux.
Now this guy was at NXT. He worked at the PC. He was fantastic there. Didn't get much of a run before he was released. He is now All Elite. He has been signed to AEW since then, but you know, making an appearance here, I love it. This kid's got like, he looks a lot like Brock Lesnar. Doesn't have the skill set of a Brock Lesnar, but does look like a young Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
he's got a great upside. He just needs to put the work in a little bit.
Yeah, he's I hope he took advantage of that time at the PC and then now he's, oh my god. Fuck, dude. Just smashed her with that. Yeah, Killer Cross didn't like that.
Cross not really caring.
Yeah, so they're gonna have Boudreaux and Cross go at it for a bit. Sorry, Bordeaux. I keep saying Boudreaux. Bordeaux. Parker Bordeaux.
I like this. I think that I think he did use the time at the PC creatively. I just feel like again, the performance center, even if you make it to the performance center, there's no guarantee you're going to get TV time, and sometimes they just don't feel that you're ready for their product at that moment. Doesn't mean you're not ready to work in wrestling, just not ready for the WWE product.
And if you're there, whether you're there for a day, a year, like take advantage of all that time you got and learn as much as you can, because you know, like you never know the way the door swings with pro wrestling. You can swing one way and then the next day it's swinging back. So, you know, just learn as much as you can. And for a young guy like that, he's got a great size. Once he, you know, tightens up his physique a bit, continues to learn, he could be a huge star.
So right now, 7 guys. Has Davey Richards been eliminated? I feel like Davey Richards has been eliminated, and we might have missed that. Yep, he's walking to the back. Davey Richards has been eliminated.
Must have got put over the top by Kruger, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, Kruger now. And so right now we've got 6. It's Kruger, Fatu, Mance Warner, Sammy Callahan.
Now, see, in the background, so all members of Boom IA Fight Club were eliminated. They are in the background now attacking Davey Richards after he was eliminated. So that's going to set up, obviously, something.
So interestingly, of the 6 wrestlers in the ring right now, only 2 are fully contracted MLW wrestlers.
Well, and Enzo's there too.
Is Enzo still in there? I thought his ass got eliminated.
Not in the ring, but he is around. Yeah, you can see his hand right in the bottom right-hand corner.
Fucking guy. Mance is going out here. Kruger is just gonna choke him out. Oh, poke in the eye.
Classic Stooges.
And there you go.
Fans. Yeah, see Enzo talking shit.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, and Kruger has been eliminated by Fatu.
Wow. Oh, Jesus. Where did that come from?
Mance Warner.
Great camera work there, because you just see Kruger coming towards the screen and gets smashed with a chair out of freaking nowhere. And they're just, yeah, we'll just go out here. Callahan and Cross teaming up to eliminate Parker Bordeaux.
Right now, 5 men currently active in the ring. Enzo fluttering around the outside. Then you got 4 guys in the ring. Callahan and Cross working together to try to get rid of Bordeaux or Parker Bordeaux. And you got Jacob.
And there he goes.
Parker's gone.
See, everybody, even Joe forgot about him. Or Rich, sorry. So realistically,
is this the final 4?
Yeah.
I was right on 3 out of 4.
Not bad.
Yeah, only one I didn't pick was Enzo, but I said Fatu, I said Callahan, I said Cross.
So realistically, it's
Jacob Fatu's gonna win.
Yeah, it would suck if Cross won and then he couldn't do anything with that because he's already at the go. You know what I mean?
It would suck even worse, though. I'd take that over Enzo winning.
I don't, because Enzo versus Hammerstone, there's no way Enzo's beating Hammerstone. Hammerstone will break him in half. He could one-hand suplex him. Oh, no. Here goes Sammy.
Oh, on the rope.
Well, that's Dancheru on the apron. The headbutt. Oh, yes. Sammy kicks him in the dick. Pile driver. Oh. And there goes Sammy.
And Enzo is still fucking in it.
They gotta throw a real one, whatever, out here. They gotta throw. He's got to go out here.
Well, in matches like this, usually there are very short-lived alliances. I don't see Cross allowing this alliance to continue much past what he needs out of Enzo.
Yeah, I wouldn't count Fatu out even on the 2-on-1 situation. And like Enzo's got to realize as soon as Fatu gets eliminated, Cross is gonna go after him.
Absolutely, but this again puts more people on the side of Jacob Fatu in this situation where you've
Of course,
got,
he's the underdog. Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, last year we didn't have Fatu in the Battle Riot because he was the champion.
Last year, everything was, Contra was at the top of the mountain.
Crazy how things can change. Ooh. Fatu should have just picked him up and powerbombed him right out of the ring there. Here comes a reversal. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's shootout cold. Oof. If Enzo didn't take that right in the face, then credit to him for making that look good. Cross getting frustrated over here.
There's silence right now because this is the meat and potatoes of the match here.
Yeah, we're leaving dead air, but it's really, I mean, it's oh no, here comes Enzo. Oh no, real one trying to get Killer Cross out, and you effed up.
The crowd
Killer
letting him
Cross
know
needs
that
to
he
shave his
fucked up.
head. Yeah, the crowd is well aware that Enzo fucked up.
So this is smart.
Uh,
Cross gets the pop. He gets rid of the biggest pain in the ass in MLW. And Fatu eliminates Cross for the win.
Double underhooks, Tiger Driver. Oh, pedigree.
Homage to his future boss, if you will.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's Enzo and Jacob Fatu. If Real One wins this, I'm not even closing out the podcast. I'll just be unplugging my headset, getting up, and going outside.
I can say goodbye. That's fine.
Oh, that guy behind him in the GCW shirt is big mad. So really, what are they going to have these two do now?
Well, there's not much more story
There's
to tell
about
here.
5.5 minutes left.
But
So
this is actually kind of good storytelling because, as we all know, what happened when Enzo's car got hit by Jacob Fatu's car, nobody exchanged insurance information. So this is a big deal here.
oh yeah, my car got hit. Looks like it was from a black Cadillac. Because you can tell the make of the car that hit you based on the dent.
So in a match like this, the refs on the
Oh God.
and of course, nobody could see that Enzo was eliminated.
The other refs standing at the ramp aren't paying attention.
Enzo's gonna win it.
Oh, Blazer Ram just started following me. And there he goes. Okay. I can deal with that. I'll fuck with that.
The way we knew it was gonna go, in a lot of ways. I didn't predict that Fatu would win just because we've seen Hammerstone and Fatu, but again, we've never seen Fatu chasing the title. We've seen Fatu being the one being chased. So
Right.
I'm interested to see how this goes, and I'm also surprised that Richard Holiday did not enter Battle Riot at all.
Interesting. Well, the crowd seems to be digging it. Here comes the rest of the Simone squad here, the Simone SWAT team.
Oh, nice. Juicy's got some beers in his hand, probably we're icing each nut, and now going to be drinking with Fatu.
See, one thing that we have lost in the modern era of wrestling, and it's been gone. No, and it's been gone for pretty much decades at this point. Was the locker room? It used to be very specific. You're a babyface, you're a heel, you're a good guy, you're a bad guy. So when like a babyface won a big match or a title or everything, all the other baby faces came out to like celebrate and like lift them up, and it was like a big freaking deal. You don't get that these days. So like this little moment right here is pretty cool, even though it's just his Samoan boys. Remember when like Ron Simmons pinned? Oh, remember when Simmons pinned Big Van Vader? The celebration, the whole locker room came out, hoisted him up on his shoulders. Did you say give me a what?
They give me what the fuck's up? Yeah.
They know they're on the East Coast. I heard something about shit.
He said, New York, you motherfuckers were the shit.
Oh, I thought he said New York, you motherfuckers ain't worth a shit. And I was like, wow, he's going for the heat.
No.
Clearly, that's not what he said.
New York would not be clapping if he said that.
Is that the WWE superfan, Dimitri? Was that him there?
I don't know.
They actually made like a documentary about that guy. I think that was him. We got Tyson from Wish.
He looks like Reki Balagursky.
I don't think that was Ligursky, was it?
No, but it looked like him.
So a lot of sacrificing of everything. Sacrifice. Did you just say I want to dedicate this to all 7 of my kids?
Yeah.
He's got 7 kids?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Like after 6, before 8.
Yeah.
Bro, what the? Nobody needs that many kids, man. Do you live on a farm and you need workers? Okay, I understand you have 7 kids. Man, the fuck?
Your eyes are going to go wide when I make a crack about an indie wrestler, and then you're going to crack on a man who's got 7 children.
I didn't cry. I'm just shocked. Like 7 children is a lot. That's a lot of. That's $7 million to raise to 18.
Yeah, well, you know what? Future looks bright if he can get that 6-figure championship money again.
Hey, well, let's hope Fatu's going to be walking away with a potential. So, are we going to get the rematch then of Fatu and Hammerstone, or
looks to be that way? And again, the winner of Battle Riot gets a title shot anywhere, anytime, any place.
Interesting. So, what are we going to see?
I don't know. We'll have to see how the weeks come and go. But what are your thoughts on Battle Riot 4 before we say our goodbyes?
I enjoyed it. Nice mix of surprises. I thought they did a good job of bringing in guys like Sammy, Ricky Shane Page. Good balance of like some old guys. Guido, Kimchi again, and Savio. I thought the match itself was good. I enjoyed it overall. Solid Battle Riot. Probably give it like 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not the quality of Battle Riot 3 just because we didn't have a shopping cart filled with weapons. But
Correct.
Ricky Shane Page did bring some weapons to the party. But I mean, last year we had what would have been awesome is if Ricky Shane Page rolled up on that ramp and like a motorcycle and the sidecar was filled with weapons. That would have been badass.
A sidecar
filled with weapons. Filled.
All right.
Like when the purge happens, I'm gonna get a motorcycle with a sidecar filled with weapons.
I'm gonna get a bulldozer and just run through people.
Yeah, but you can be shot in the bulldozer.
No. You ever seen that movie about the dude that built like the tank? He like armored up a bulldozer and then just like demolished the town because they were messing with him. Forget what it's called, but I'm gonna do that.
Well, we all have dreams. And Rob's got a dream. So on that note, sleep well, have dreams. No, that's been it for this season premiere of MLW Rewind, coinciding with the season premiere of MLW Fusion. We just sat through Battle Riot 4. It was fantastic. Jacob Fatu, your winner. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, let us know what you liked about what we did with the watch along. If you liked our opinions, what you didn't like what we said, you know. And at the end of the day, it's all love because we're here talking about the promotion that we love amongst all promotions and not above all promotions, but it's one of the promotions that we love and we feel it needs a lot more attention than it's getting, which is MLW. Faithfully been doing this show for now close to 2 years. And we've been repping MLW for 2 years. Well, yeah, the show started. I mean, there was like this 6-month pilot program, if you will, but then we cut loose the dead weight and we brought in
program.
It was a pilot program, a side view kind of pilot program, but we got way past all that fucking shit. And
all right,
we're here now, so it's good. And as always, I'm your host, your boy. All the links are in the socials below. My co-host is Uncle Bobby B. He's only got one social, the real Uncle Bobby B on Instagram. He doesn't do anything else. So yeah, hit him up. And peace, love, and wrestling. We'll see you guys next week for another installment of The Rewind.
Adios.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way, so you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.